everyone, this is Robyn with mypinkstamper.com and welcome to day 4 of my 12 days of Christmas. I'm still going strong for now. So I've got a wonderful, well, I don't know if it's wonderful, but it's wonderful to me. I've got a fun video and I went through the holiday catalog and I've decided to spotlight some of the stamp sets that I didn't have a chance to focus on yet. And so I pulled out Fa La La Friends. I just like the cute little bear and the llama and the little baby bear. But I'm going to make a little bear card today with, and I'm using the Bear Hugs Framelits. So this one actually coordinates with a couple different framelit sets. So the Bear Hugs fit these two, and then the llama, I think it's the Birthday Fiesta. I'll have the name of it on the screen for you guys, the coordinating framelits for the llama. But I'm going to use this one. I've designed just a fun, I am loving Christmas time, but I've been making Christmas cards now for you guys for like 2 or 3 months. So I'm ready for some bright and fun colors. So of course I'm using my favorite color, which is Melon Mambo. I love that color. And I'm using basic black. And then I'm going to use a little bit of the silver 1/8. Of course, I can always find a place for the silver ribbon on here, and then of course the rhinestones as well. I'm using also the stitched shape framelits. These are currently out of stock, but they will be back in stock the first week of January if you haven't ordered them yet. You can also just do this if you're making the same project. You can just use the regular layering ovals. There's an oval that is the same size and you'll get the same look. So we will go ahead and get started with some stamping. All right, we're going to start by stamping, and I will show you the different images that we're using in case you want to follow along with me, or if you're purchasing the product to make this card because it's really so stinky cute. It's adorable. I'm just using the bear, and then I'm using Bear Hugs for you this holiday season. I think actually I might give this card to my mother-in-law because she loves bears and she will be so excited to get this. Okay, so I am going to take a piece of Smoky Slate cardstock. It doesn't matter the size, it just has to fit the bear. And then I'm using a scrap of my Melon Mambo cardstock, and I'm going to stamp with the basic black archival. And if you've never used our ink pads before, or if this is the first video that you're watching of mine, first, welcome. I'm so happy that you're here. And second, these are really easy to open. I love this style of ink pad that Stampin' Up! Has because the ink is actually, you just push these 3 dots forward. The ink is stored upside down, so the pad is upside down, so the ink always stays to the top. So it's nice and juicy for you. So this is our basic black archival. It is considered our archival ink, so you could color with it if you'd like to. And I am just going to be stamping with it. I'm not going to be coloring. So I will just ink up my bear, my cute bear, and I'm going to stamp on my Smoky Slate first, and then I'm going to stamp again on my Melon Mambo. And that's all that I'm using the bear for. Just set it aside, and I'm done using my black ink pad as well. Okay, so now I'm going to be pulling out my Big Shot. If you guys have not tried the Big Shot yet, or if you're new to die cutting machines, I love my Big Shot. I absolutely love it. I've used smaller types of hand die cutting machines before, and the Big Shot is by far my favorite. It's the most sturdy, and it's just bigger. It's nice. You can fit the bigger framelits and thinlits that we carry in it. Okay, so I'm going to just put this right on the top of this, on my Smoky Slate one. And then I'm going to take one of the, I can't see, I think that's good enough. I can't see where I'm standing. Okay. I'm just going to put one of our standard cutting things on it, and hopefully that's good enough. I think it will be. It'll be just fine. Okay. And now I'm also going to, that's the only thing I'm cutting with the bear. I don't need it for the other one. Okay, so I am also going to take just a piece of basic black cardstock that I have, just a scrap. And I'm going to put it on, put the oval on here. And I'm going to do the same thing. Oops, okay. Oops, I'm just gonna run that through. All right, so that was easy. That's all that I'm using the Big Shot for, and it only took a few seconds. Okay, so you're probably wondering, why didn't she put the other one through the Big Shot? Well, it's because I'm going to be doing a little hand cutting for that. And I'll show you in just a second. So I have my oval here. Okay, so I'm going to take just my little precision paper snips. And I'm going to start with just cutting it down a little bit so it's easier. And then I'm just hand cutting. I'm going to cut out the sweater. Just the sweater part. It just takes a few seconds. It's actually pretty easy. The lines are pretty, unless you're blind like I am, because I don't have my glasses on. For those of you who've watched my videos, I should be wearing my glasses, and I forget to wear them when I'm in my craft room, in my pink loft. That's the name of my craft room. It's called my pink loft. Okay, so these are pretty straight lines. I wanted my bear to wear a pink Christmas sweater. I see all the red ones and the green ones, and I just thought, you know, my bear represents me. If I was a bear in a sweater, it would be pink, right? You guys, and it would be bright pink. It would be this color pink. It wouldn't be like light pink. Okay. There we go. Ta-da! All right. I can set that aside. And I will take some of my snail adhesive, and I'm just going to put some right on the sweater, and then I'm just going to put it right on my cute little bear. So now he's just got the cutest pink sweater ever. Look at that. I'm so cute. I like to wear pink sweaters. Okay, I don't think bears talk like that, but maybe they do. And if they did, they might say that. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead. You know, I'm gonna, disclaimer here, it's almost midnight, and I'm trying to get this done before I go to bed, so I might be just a little bit cuckoo wonkers tonight. Okay, oops, that needs to go. Okay, so I'm going to add some dimensionals on here. I'll just add like 4 like that. Okay. 4 videos in a row for you guys. Can you believe that? And they've all been Christmas projects. And originally I was going to kind of mix it up, but I've started. We'll see how many more I'll get done. Okay, so now I have my main element done for my page, and just the cutest bear ever, right? I know you guys were thinking that. Cutest bear. Okay, so now I thought I'd show you what I do, because I know I get a lot of questions like, how do you cut it and all of that fun stuff. So I grabbed some of my paper scraps, and I'll tell you how I'm going to cut it. So this base here, I want it to be 3.5 inches, and this is our Stampin Trimmer, and it has a cutting blade right here, and then it has the scoring blade on the top. So I'm going to cut it 3.5, and I'm going to cut it by 4 3/4. By 4 3/4. And now I'm going to cut my black piece just a little bit bigger. So instead of 3.5, it's going to be 3 1/4. I just usually add a 1/4 on every time I'm adding another layer, and it's going to be by 5 inches. And for this piece, this is Melon Mambo Designer Series paper, and it's in the Brights Designer Series paper stack. So this is going to be 2.5 inches, and then I'm going to have this by 3.5. I'm going to have it the same width as the smallest piece here. Okay, and then my last piece here, this is a piece of Whisper White Thick, and I've cut it at 5.5. So it's 5.5, and this is 8.5, and I've already scored it at 4, and that gives me a nice tight crease. I can put my thing away now. Okay, so now I'm just going to start putting this together, and I'm going to go ahead and add my Melon Mambo piece on here. And I want this to be at the top, just to add some color and pattern to the top. And then I'm going to take my, let me stamp next. How about we stamp? Okay, I'm going to take my Melon Mambo ink pad, and I'm going to stamp the Bear Hugs for You this holiday season. So I'm just going to ink it up. When you're inking up and you're using a huge block like I am, you might want to take a towel and wipe that off, or a baby wipe or something, wipe it off your block, or try to use a block that's the same size. I couldn't find one when I was trying to film this. Okay, so just try not to rock it back and forth, and then you won't get any ink on your paper. And if you do, you just distress it and make it look like you meant to do that. That's what most of us do anyway. All right, so we're going to take this silver 1/8 ribbon, and I want it to be right here. So I'm going to just fold it over here, and I'm going to add a little piece of just regular tape. And then I'm going to bring this around once, bring it around to the back, and I'm just going to have it a double. So it's just a little double for you. And I'm going to add some more tape. That's the cheater method. Cheating a little bit because it's easy. All right, now I'm going to use some adhesive. Okay, make sure it's really on there. Isn't this so cute already? Oh, I got a piece of, I meant to do that. I told ya, if you do that, you tell people you meant to do it. And then they know it's homemade. You know, if they ever are looking at your projects and they question you, did she make this? And then they see your tiny little error and they're like, oh, they must really love me. They made it themselves. That is the whole point. Okay, so now I'm putting this on the thick Whisper White. Isn't this just so pretty already? I'm just like, I love it. All right, we'll take some more dimensionals. Whoops, that one's not going to work. Accidentally ripped the paper off. Oops. Okay, I'm just going to use 4 of these dimensionals. All right. Woo. And almost done. But I'm not done yet. I'm going to put my cute little bear. So cute. And I'm going to take some of our rhinestones. You guys want to see the bear up close? I know you do. Look at how adorable I am. Bear hugs for you this holiday season. Okay, so I'm going to take the small rhinestones and I am going to add them onto the sweater because we all need some bling on our pink sweaters. There's just no other way to do it. Okay, so I'm adding them on the inside of the snowflakes. Ah, I'm losing gems. Okay, true story. I know you guys all want to hear this. Last night I was in bed, almost asleep, and I felt something on my foot. And I thought, what the heck? What is on my foot? It was a rhinestone. I'm not even kidding you. And I had a little giggle. It was pretty funny, actually. I'm like, how long has that rhinestone been on my foot? It was just like on the side, but it was pretty wedged in there. Like, not wedged, but it was pretty glued on there. So it must have been there for like the whole day. So, and yeah, I was working a lot yesterday, and I was creating and crafting and designing and working on my classes. I just posted a new class yesterday, and there is a lot of bling in that class, so I'm sure it has to do with that. Okay, last one, you guys. Uh-oh. 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 I'm going to make it work. I'm going to make it be in the right spot. Okay. Yay! I'm so excited. I love how this card turned out. I hope you guys like it too. Look, it's just so, so cute. And look, I got another one. Ta-da! Robyn, you are so crazy. I know. I already know that. Okay, so if you guys like this card and you want to see more projects that I've made, you can subscribe. You can also visit me at mypinkstamper.com for more projects, giveaways, videos, and just more stuff, more fun stuff, I guess. Anyway, I'm going to edit all of that out. I hope you guys have a fabulous weekend, and I hope you enjoy my 12 days of Christmas. I will see you soon. Have a great day. Oh, P.S. All of the materials that I used to make this project are listed in the details of this YouTube video. See you soon. Bye-bye.